I'm so excited to be back here for another episode of Ithaca in Overtime. I'm your host, Alliey Magistro, and tonight I'm in the Athletic and Event Center with one of Ithaca Women's Lacrosse's very own.
Hi, I'm Lily Cody. I'm a junior midfielder on the Ithaca Women's Lacrosse team.
So Lily, you've had an incredible season so far this year. You have 31 points to yourself, 12 assists, and you've racked up 43 points in total for the team thus far this season. So according to that, with this incredible season, what's really clicking for you on the offensive side?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's been really fun getting some new players into the mix. Definitely a new offensive setup with some new girls getting some playing time this year. We have some underclassmen like Kat Scallon and Kelly Algieri playing out there with us, and I think it's been really awesome to connect with them and to get them playing at the collegiate level. I think it's great. We've all been having each other's backs on the offense. The mindset that we go into every game is just to make each other look good. Going into every single practice, just working for each other.
So following that, you're also a captain for this team. You've been a leader your whole junior year. How do you balance being a leader for this team while also focusing on your own gameplay as well?
I know that when I was a freshman, when I was a sophomore, I looked up to my captain so much, and just being in the position to work every single day and be the type of person that people look up to is honestly, I'm so thankful for it. I want to play for my teammates. I want to give them a good example of what hard work looks like, and they make me a better player every single day. I really respect where they come from. They always want me to be the best version of myself as well as I do for them. Balancing the relationship and balancing the role has been awesome, and I'm really looking forward into the rest of the season with them.
What's your kind of routine going into game days, and what's that look like? You can just lead us through your day following a game.
Yeah, absolutely. The night before and the day before, definitely watching scout and watching the other team, their type of play, looking at other players, and just making sure that I'm going into the game with a set mindset, looking for what they're going to bring out to the field so we can prepare well. That also goes along with talking with my offense, talking with my defense, talking with my goalie, making sure we kind of have a game plan and the set goals going into the game.
What's your mentality like before some of those tougher opponents? Like, you've already played William Smith and RAT, so what's that kind of like?
Definitely, I like to have personal goals going into the game. A lot of the games shift with the different types of players that they have, the different plays that they play, and I just want to make sure I go in with straight focus and what can I do to control what I'm capable of doing on offense, on defense. I think also just coming out with a clear head and intensity and knowing that I'm going to work hard no matter what.
Following that, you've been obviously playing on this team since your freshman year, so have you noticed that you've worked on yourself or worked on certain aspects of your gameplay since your freshman year?
I kind of was thrown in there as a midfielder, kind of was just figuring things out, and I had great leadership from my seniors, from my juniors, from my captains. That really gave me the confidence that I was able to take into my sophomore year. I was able to play with my teammates, either dish off assists or take middle drives down the middle, and my captains and my upperclassmen gave me the confidence to push me and give me the confidence that I can go and score. As a sophomore, it was a little timid to go out there and take on such a big role. But now that I've gotten that confidence taking it into my junior year, I can now give that to underclassmen and make them feel confident in themselves.
You've talked a lot about how close this team is and how close-knit you guys are and how much fun you have together. So talk to us about a little bit of that, like team chemistry, and what's that like, and if that's a huge part of why women's lacrosse is so successful.
Absolutely. I think our team culture is something that makes us so different from any other team on campus, and that comes from the deep drive of just wanting to hold each other accountable. We want the best out of each other. So whether that's being the best player on the field, whether that's being the best version of themselves in the classroom, in a social setting, we really just focus on making each other succeed, making each other look good. And although that may come with some tough conversations, we're willing to have those. It really just comes from deep love. We're in a program where the drive is to succeed, and that's in all aspects of life. These are my sisters. These are people that I'm gonna know later on in life, and that made me the person I am today. So I'm forever grateful from I came in here as a freshman, but I'm leaving as a different person because of them, and I'm forever grateful for the relationships I've made.
Who has influenced your lacrosse journey the most? If you can pinpoint one person, a couple people, is there specific people that really stand out between your journey?
Definitely comes from my parents supporting me at such a young age and giving me the opportunities to come and play college lacrosse, bring me across the country to play at different tournaments, to play on different teams. They've been awesome. They come to almost all my games. They travel hours on end just to see me play, and no matter what, they're always by my side. But here at Ithaca, Coach Moore, she's given me the confidence and everything in between that's given me the ability to succeed. And also Caroline Wise, like she graduated last year, she was a senior, she was a captain. She gave me just like levels of confidence that I didn't know I could bring out of myself. Filling her shoes is definitely something that I try to do every single day. I don't think anyone will be able to do it, but it's definitely a goal of mine just because I look up to her a lot, and she gave me a lot of confidence as a lacrosse player and just as a person.
Looking into not only your senior year, but obviously we have a long way to go until then, but even when like you're graduating and you're leaving the team, is there a certain legacy that you want to leave behind? Because you basically are the Caroline Wise for these younger girls. So what's that like with you for like having a legacy on Ithaca Women's Lacrosse?
I think that my main goal is just to leave my name as someone who's just like driven and works hard. I want to come to practice every single day, not only push myself, but push my other teammates, and just leaving a legacy of like determination and intensity, and like whether that's on the lacrosse field, I also just want to be known as like just like a helpful person. I feel like I really tried to be there for my teammates. I want to always be someone to have a conversation with. I feel like I'm a very people's person, and I always want to be that way. I try to bring every single day to practice, working hard and just sharing the love through all my teammates and making them know that they're cared about and that I see them.
Well, thank you so much for sitting down and talking with me
Of
today, Lily.
course.
This has been a great interview. Thank you for tuning in today in Ithacan Overtime. I'm your host, Alliey Magistro, and I'll see you next time.